Have you ever pondered over the concept of death and rebirth in Hinduism? It's an exploration of life's cyclical nature, a thought-provoking journey into a philosophy grounded in the epic saga that has stood the test of time, the Mahabharata. In the grand tapestry of the Mahabharata, where mortals grapple with celestial forces, lies a hidden gem, the art of dying. It's not merely a cessation, but a final act, a symphony played on the strings of life, resonating with wisdom and grace. Today, we journey to the epic battlefield of Kurukshetra, not to witness clashing blades, but to stand at the bedside of a dying legend, Bhishma Pitamah. Bhishma wasn't just a warrior. He was a man bound by an oath of unparalleled weight, a sacrifice made for his brother, a burden he carried with the stoicism of the Himalayas. He led the Kaurava army, his formidable strength unmatched, yet within him raged a storm. He knew their cause was unjust, yet loyalty held him prisoner. This internal war became his crucible, forging his destiny in the fires of conscience. For 10 days, he was an impenetrable shield, a storm of arrows decimating the Pandava ranks. But victory brought no solace. Each fallen warrior resonated within him, a chorus of dissonance against the melody of his oath. Then, as a lotus blooms in the mud, arose his solution. He chose death not with a warrior's glory, but on a bed of arrows, a deliberate tapestry of atonement. Each piercing shaft became a thread of liberation, severing the chains of his oath and weaving a new garment of Dharma. This wasn't just a warrior's demise, it was a sage's ascent, a testament to the triumph of the soul over worldly obligations. But Bhishma's death wasn't an empty silence. It blossomed into a symphony of knowledge. He became a celestial sage, dispensing pearls of wisdom that echoed the Bhagavad Gita's verses. He spoke of karma's inexorable wheel, reminding Yudhishthira, "Remember, son, what the Bhagavad Gita has declared. He who acts without regard for consequences, driven by desire, binds himself to the wheel of birth and death. Act without attachment, O Pandava. Offer your actions to the divine and be free from the bondage of karma." His words, imbued with the ancient wisdom of the Vedas, transcended the din of war, becoming timeless verses in the Mahabharata's epic poem. He spoke of the interconnected web of fate, reminding Arjuna, "No one, my friend, can escape the web of karma. We're all woven into the fabric of our choices, bound by actions past and present. But within this web lies liberation, for by aligning our actions with Dharma, we break free from the cycle and ascend to the light." Here, under the watchful gaze of celestial beings, lies the essence of the ancient Hindu philosophy, a view of death not as an abyss, but as a doorway. Bhishma's story isn't just a Mahabharata chapter, it's a universal truth. We all walk towards the inevitable sunset, yet his example shows us how to face it with grace, with a heart surrendered to our highest calling, and with the understanding that even in our final act, we can create a masterpiece of wisdom and love. If you learned something new, then please share your learnings with us in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for unwinding more known unknowns.